Okay, we are back with Rimworld. It has been a little while because I swapped around my schedule because I kind of liked it the way I did it before, where I did Wednesdays and Thursdays with Rimworld, and yet when I first started up the Odyssey playthrough, I was doing it on Mondays and Tuesdays, so I kind of swapped it around, and that resulted in kind of a big gap. But anyway, we got a lot to do. First of all, I need to set the bear back to unrestricted for now. Although I'm about to change out what Area 1 is and get rid of Area 2. We're going to make Area 1 be all this indoor section. Simply because these are all areas that can be accessed that will not have oxygen issues. Matter of fact, I could really include this entire room. There we go. This is all going to be areas that are oxygenated. So the bear could have that as a safe spot to go to whenever we're in space. For now, though, we're working on vac barriers, and we're going to need more oxygenators, or oxygen pumps, or whatever. Now, we don't really need a lot of these. A lot of times, I'll try and go into space, and it'll claim you need more. It'll warn you that you don't have that many, but I'll be honest, it doesn't seem like you need many. I'm actually going to move this one out of the bedroom. And I'm going to build a copy of it here. Actually, I'm gonna change that. We're gonna move it here and here. I think 4 in one room is kind of overkill, but I want it to be symmetrical, and I might just move these 2 that are over here into other rooms. Huge structure, any good rewards. That's a very good reward. A legendary shield belt is insane. I will take it, unless Sergei's insane. Well, Recluse makes him not work. Yeah, I'll be doing this for the legendary shield belt, absolutely. This is a top priority because Eddie with a legendary shield belt is going to be a lot of help, especially because I've seen the end game for this DLC, and I know damn well that that is not something that is very super easy to work with. It's gonna be a bit difficult. Now, I realized last time, the way I built these with the vac barriers and stuff, it looks ugly. So, I'm not a huge fan of it. I'm going to move the barriers back, and these doors up here, I'm going to actually swap around these rooms. But I need to wait to do that until we have finished with this, because the monument does take precedence. So, first of all, we're going to use wood for as much of this as we can, because wood is easy to get. But the only problem is we need to make a large stele and flagstone blueprints, which is going to be pretty expensive. 2 large steles and 165 flagstones. It's a lot. 165 flagstones means around 670-ish of the stone. So it's going to be pretty expensive. We'll just use whatever's available. It looks like limestone's available here, which is fine by me. So we're going to do this until we have... Whoa, that's a bit much. We'll go for... Here, actually, let's go for an even 200. And yeah, so while that's going on, let's do some planning. We're going to move the doors for these rooms. We're going to flip them around simply because I want access to these to be a little bit faster. I also think I will put another door here. Mad Elk. How many of them just went mad? Only 3. We'll go ahead and have Xavier, Presto, and Rin come out here and set up a defensive perimeter. I say perimeter. A defensive line. Okay, that's 2 of them. The last one went down here for some reason. I guess it didn't care that we were killing its allies. Allies? Family? Whatever you want to call it. Can we, can it stop? There we go. There we go. Okay. Xavier did help with the 1, I guess. Duca... Hauling. I was going to say, is he eating it? No, he's hauling it. Thank you. Okay. I'm going to move this up 1. and this one up one, because we're going to be doing the same down here. Or up here, rather. That does mean there's a little extra floor there now, which I will, I think it's in Odyssey? Yeah. I'll remove the foundation once someone actually moves the door. Until they move the door, I don't want to do it because I'm afraid it'll cause issues. But anyway, we're working on that stone, the limestone. Once it's done, we should have what we need. I mean, the steles will be a little more expensive, so we will have to look into that, but these guys have items to trade. Anything good? Not really. Cool. Now, we gotta move the buildings around in here, but we also have to build this. We don't actually have enough wood for this, so I'm gonna go ahead and tell them to start chopping so we can get the wood we need. I swear I just saw Duca clean the floor. Ibex Ram, good for you. You're getting slaughtered. Thank you for the free meat. All my party is healed up, which is great. We are still just working on chopping trees, getting the wood for this. Is someone crafting? Rin's kind of using the wood for making chem fuel. I'm going to tell her to suspend that so that she works on the stone, because that takes precedent. Not to mention, any wood she uses slows down this building. We don't really need more fuel. We do need more fuel. Thought we had more. We can always use organics. Like, there are a lot of muskoxes here. If I hunted a bunch of muskoxes, I could use muskox meat. We'll go ahead and we'll wait to do it. We'll wait until this is built, so that she can work on crafting it. Duke is not dead yet, lass. We're actually working on making it so that he won't die by making the building more friendly to non-spacefaring creatures. I'm going to move this oxygenator into this room and this one into this room. Chunks of a spacecraft crashed. There we go. Free steel and components. Will not complain about that. A lot of people don't know what to do right now, including Rin. Are we... Oh, we have enough limestone already. Holy shit, I did not realize. Okay. There we go. Everyone start hauling that shit. We need to build this construction, get that shield belt. Now, I will be using the mod that lets me install and uninstall things just to make this easier. I don't care. So we're gonna uninstall these two, and this bookshelf, and this research table. You know, we're just gonna uninstall all of it. We're gonna forbid all of these so that they don't get used. Can we uninstall this last research table, please? Thank you. Now, I do need to swap out the flooring here as well. Remove floor. Ding ding. Can we hurry up, please? Oh, everyone's sleeping. That's why. Yes, I know. We all have a research bench. Man, we would have that if we could hurry up. Yeah, Last, is it going well? Or is the grind a bit of a slog? Ah, avoiding grinding one thing by grinding another. Makes sense. There we go. Okay. And there we go. Rooms flipped around. And then we also, I want to put a door here for quicker access in and out of these rooms. Why did I right click there? There we go. What's stopping us from building more? We're out of limestone. Can you please let me win? Hey, I mean, if it works, man. Okay, everyone's kind of bored because they don't have stuff to do. Maybe I should order a bit more tree chopping. At least, if nothing else, it'll give us something to haul. Do I have another grab ship? Okay, I could make another grab ship power cell. I think I will. If for no other reason than the symmetry, but also because power is essential. And with that, I will not have to worry about power anytime in the future, because the grid excess, it is kind of low. It's not ideal. So being able to get that means that even if we build more power usage items, we won't have to worry about it. So I do think the extra power cell is worth it. Okay. Limestone is slowly being worked on. It's very slow because Rin is taking a long time to haul these things and make the chunks. If only we had an electric stone cutting table. But sadly, that's modded. Or if only there's a way to do it in bulk, that would also help. But soon we'll get the legendary shield belt. We'll be able to put that onto the assignment for melee. We'll go ahead and do that now. Okay. Now, I did realize last time I should probably make it so that everyone wears basic clothes instead of wearing ranged, because I don't want them wearing not their gun links. Like, I want them to take off their gun links so they don't take durability damage. It sucks, but I should be worried about that. What's holding me back? We're missing plasteel still. Does this quest give us plasteel? It does! We can finish the suits with that. Thank goodness. Should I do this relic quest? I mean, I've accepted it 4.4 years ago. I should probably work on it at some point. I'll worry about it later after we finish this structure. Any excess limestone we make, I suppose we can just keep stored. Or I could get rid of it because I don't really care about it. It just kind of wastes room in storage. Speaking of wasting room in storage, we have 111. Let's suspend this for now. Go to bed. I think I should probably make a light in these hallways. There's not a good place for a light in these hallways. Only in the bottom one, I think, has a decent enough place. Whatever. It's not that important. I could do like a standing light, I guess. Right in the middle, but... Okay, we researched recon armor, finally. Now we can work on marine armor. We need more stone? Are you serious? No, we're just not hauling it. Why? Well, whatever. Oh, okay, we still don't have enough. How much does this have? 15 out of 125. Yikes. Okay, we need a good bit more. It seems like they keep... Like, there's more they can do. Why are they not hauling more? Whatever. It seems like a little bit of a bug that they keep going idle, but it's fine. Okay, I was gonna say, can you hurry and cut these? Oh, part of the reason this is going so fast, I should have her be dropping these on the floor. Or whoever crafts them. War Merchant. I am not upset about that, if I could click on it. Wait, what? Unhealthy? How's... Oh, yeah. Also, since when? Since when does she have an old gunshot in her torso? I don't know about that one, Chief. Buy the insect, or sell the insect jelly, rather. That is really bad for us that she has those wounds. I forgot about that, and I kind of need to fix that. Whoops. Okay, let's eventually work on this bionic ear, I guess. Oh, we are working on them. We just, is anyone else missing a leg? No. We don't mean to make that bionic leg. Oh, yeah, we do. Duh, that's just a prosthetic leg. I'm blind. Where's the leg? The leg. When is Duca getting a laser dick? When they add that to Rimworld. Until then, he's not getting one. Man, that torso wound is actually probably the worst thing. That is just a permanent 5 damage to her torso. And the only way to get rid of that is if we can get a healer mech serum, which is never gonna happen. You never get those when you need them. I swear. Like, they are the rarest reward you could ever ask for. Luciferium would work, but I'm not fucking doing that. I hate Luciferium. It's just so annoying having to deal with it. Because it's RNG whether or not you get it. If it was something you could, like, obtain through growing, it would be overpowered. But at the same time, having it be pure RNG means you just have to hope. Okay, well, we got the plasteel we need. We're going to suspend the bionic leg craft and the bionic ear craft so that Rin prioritizes making the vac suits. Because I'd really rather not have us have a whole space adventure again. Okay. Well, they're working on that stuff. It'll be a little bit of time, but they should finish up what they're doing soon. Now, here's the thing. Because of the way that outfit stands work, I've come to the conclusion it might be better, rather than using apparel policies, to have outfit stands with their armor on it when it's time for combat. Have the apparel stands for their spacesuits when it's time for space, and just leave it like that. Which would mean we'd need 2 outfit stands for each person. Now, I think outfit stands should look nice, but they're actually a -3 to beauty, I guess. Only if the vac suits are on it, though, which is weird. I don't want to deal with that. I really don't. It's annoying that that's the case, and I'm going to, if I build more outfit stands, I'll put them somewhere else. I'll put them somewhere where they're not considered ugly. Maybe I'll have, like, a weapons room or something. I don't know. I could put it, like, right here or some shit. I don't know. Now, we do need to start working on fuel again. Because we are effectively out of fuel. Okay. Now, here's the thing. We could just put 2 outfit stands in each bedroom. And that could be their armor stands. And then keep the spacesuit stands in this main room. Then it would only be 2 outfit stands in each room. Beauty-wise, they're all considered beautiful, so would I really be losing much by doing that? If these are -3s, then it would be 6 less beauty. It would basically just undo 2 flooring. Maybe we just commit to that. We'll wait until we get to the next location, because we are running low on wood in this area. Also, I never did check. What happens if I destroy this? -10 with the Lavnerant Accord. Oh, I don't care about the Lavnerant Accord. I'm still going to have our work on finishing up this vac suit before we leave, though, because that is kind of a necessity. Now, here's the thing. There is an ancient structure that is somewhere on the map. I got that quest earlier. Is it near us? No, nowhere near us. Okay. Yeah, we're out in a tundra. I think what we need to do is we need to go out of this tundra into this boreal forest, or up into this temperate forest, somewhere where there's more wood. If I check orbit, it wants me down here for these. Like, why do they have to be over the fucking South Pole? That's just so hellish. Oh well. We're eventually gonna have to go to the South Pole, I guess. The pill pillars are attacking. Fuck me, that's a big raid. Okay, here's what's gonna happen. We're gonna leave. I'm actually, I think we're just done here. I don't think we need to stay. Okay, we can barely make it into the boreal forest, but we can make it. I'm actually gonna go right on the edge of it, I think. Unless there's any good terrain effects here. Also, nice last. It's totally not hard. It's worth it, right? I just realized I've been looking in the wrong place. I forgot to look in the features. I was looking in the terrain. Whoops. So really the only good one would be here, which is increased plant life, but it's a bit too close to that pollution. So yeah, I will just go down here as far away from the pollution as possible. I don't want to deal with pollution. It's annoying. But yeah, this way we're going to be in an actual forest. And a forest means a lot more wood, which means we can actually fucking get fuel. Oh, we don't lose the full minus 15 because we only abandoned it. We didn't destroy it. That's really dumb because we definitely did destroy it. Okay, where to land? Right on the water? Thinking we land right on the water. Or do I do it here? Nah, I think here. I did not mean to hit move landing zone. I meant to hit accept. The reason I like landing on the water is because it is basically a makeshift bridge for us, and it covers as little land as possible, which is very useful. Because you do not want to cover the land. There is some good fertile soil up here and down here. I could grow some Devil Strand if I really wanted to. But I'm going to worry about chopping trees. I don't think this is worth it. I think if we're going to grow Devil Strand, we need to do it in an area where it says there's more fertile soil. So that we can have a huge amount of Devil Strand and never have to grow it again. And then inevitably a blight will hit, and I will be upset that I waited that long. Okay, the last vac suit has been created. I don't know where the fuck they put it down here for some reason. I don't know why. But now everyone has a vac suit. It would behoove us to prepare more vac suits in advance. It would also behoove us to increase the size of our room here, because we don't actually have room for more because of this art bench, which we don't actually need anymore, I guess. Why don't we just deconstruct it? We don't need to make art. Now we don't need to improve the size. Okay, I hate this. Whatever. Oh, I didn't even have to click all of them. Well, I'm an idiot. Let's actually wait to build those ones in the prisoner's room. Okay. Now, these outfit stands, we're gonna go ahead and... Okay, so let's think about this intelligently. We researched recon armor. And we're currently researching marine armor because eventually I want to research cataphract armor. However, marine armor, I don't see a point in using, like, ever. It is not really any point. But recon armor. Recon armor, I think, is really great for ranged characters. It gives them a form of defense without inhibiting movement speed. I think ranged characters need the movement speed way more than melee characters. Melee characters need it, but they can benefit from the cataphract because they can get a shield belt and wear that, and it's fine if they're slower. So, Eddie would be the only one wearing cataphract. But these outfit stands, here's what we're going to do. Eddie's room is going to be the only one that gets a special outfit stand. So first we're going to say don't wear any of these. Next up, here's what we're going to do. Eddie's is going to be saved for last because that's, you know, different. But we're going to put gun links, recon armor. I'm not going to bother making prestige recon armor because we don't have any reason for that. We're not doing neural shit. And I'm pretty sure it has the same vacuum resistance of 30. Yeah. If we end up going into a vacuum, which we wouldn't probably do with gun links, but whatever. So we're going to go ahead and do that and that. Recon armor is outer and middle layer, so they can still wear skin, which means they will wear... Are pants flak pants? No. Or are flak pants skin is what I meant to say. What the hell? I can't talk. And a button-down shirt. We will only allow decently health ones. And we'll go ahead and paste this setting in all of these and link them. Also, I realize now we should forbid this one. Or, I guess, just deconstruct this one because we don't have a person living in there yet. We don't need an extra stand that they're going to be putting shit on. Or, you know, we can do it in advance. We can pre-prepare it and just hope that I get more ranged people. If I don't get more ranged people, I'll regret it, though. I'll just deconstruct it. You don't know how many words, so you just keep... Well, last, that is one way to go about it. Now, as for this one, Eddie's going to be needing a shield belt, as well as... I mean, here's the thing. We don't have the cataphract armor yet, but we don't have the recon armor yet either. I could just do this. But, no. We should make her armor that she currently has and put it on those stands. Now, recon armor is not cheap. Each recon armor is going to need 80 plasteel, 3 advanced component. That is expensive as fuck. What we need a plasteel moon or planetoid or something. There is one way over here, and I mean way over here. We could get over here. What's this down here? Uranium. This is steel. This is silver. This is compacted machinery. Yeah, that's gold. Holy shit. So yeah, we're going to need to go for this one, which means we need to get all the way over to where like these Scarlands are over here. That's a lot of jumps away. So it's going to be a while before we can get the plasteel. That's going to be when we make the recon armor. Until then, we're just putting the gun links on these armor stands, I guess. Because, fuck man, I'm not dealing with that. Also, I forgot to make these priority critical. An Arctic wolf is hunting Xavier. Okay, did Xavier get injured at all? He didn't. Cool, free food. Is there any other dangerous wildlife? A grizzly bear, 2 more Arctic wolves, and 3 timber wolves. Okay, yeah, there are. There are certainly more dangerous creatures. I don't want to deal with that many, though. That's actually kind of too many to try and hunt down. Right now, we work on creating fuel, because fuel is the thing that is holding us back from getting plasteel, which is the thing holding us back from getting everything else. It'd be great if we could get more biofuel refineries. I think we might need to make like a refining room over here. I originally said about it being something else, the weapons room, but I think we need to make a refining room. We do not have much more that we can build, though. So why don't we plan this out? We use the planning. This will be walls, including the door. This will be the refineries. They are 3x2 in size, so we could fit 2 in a room this size. 2 is not really enough for me. What if we expand this to be all the way, and then we could do it like this, and then if we instead make it 1 larger, now we'd have a huge refining room. I think we go this route. We make the mega refining room. This would add 84. We don't have enough room. And we don't have the grav thing we need because of the GravCore power cell I made. But we need the GravCore power cell to power these refineries, so I don't feel bad. Okay. Well, we'll do this eventually. The only problem is that we need to go to the South Pole if we want to get these GravCores. I really wish we would get a different GravCore subquest, because it's kind of stupid that it put them in literally the Arctic. How the fuck am I supposed to deal with that? Just, oh yeah, you have to go to where there's like no resources at all if you want to continue your game. And it's also really far away from anywhere else you could want to go. Well, what the fuck? But that is necessary for if I want to get more fuel. Or at least my fuel production to be faster. And that is important to me. But I think we'll just leave it be for now. This plan is not going to fly with us, so I'm just going to have to rebuild this, I guess. Go ahead and delete it. There's no point in keeping it. That's sad, but there's nothing we can really do. Oh well. Okay, so we need to... I think we've got enough wood. We just need to keep crafting fuel at this point. What's Rin doing? Oh, she's grabbed wood from really far away for some reason. That's what she's doing. I guess we could... You know, Xavier doesn't know what to do right now. Why don't we have him go ahead and... actually, we'll have him go for an Arctic wolf. Let's kill off the predator. Making it easy on me, are ya? Real nice. We do still need some way to heal up. You know, maybe instead of going for the plasteel rocket, maybe first we do go for the extra room so we can make more fuel. Because while I do want the extra plasteel, it's a lot simpler to find plasteel in other ways. Also, there's an ancient danger here. Is there any plasteel on this map? I just realized. Is there any, like, mineable plasteel? No. Let's do the ancient danger. Because that actually, that could be a big deal for us if it has a healing thing in it. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to save. Please be insects. That's not insects. There's a fucking Persona plasma sword in there, by the way. Okay, so are these guys going to chase me all the way to the base? Okay. I know that is save scum, however, I don't really mind save scumming to check what's in an ancient danger, because, pardon me, but I think you should be able to hear through the fucking wall if there's chittering or not. So you should be able to tell if there's stuff in there. Timberwolf hunting again. Thank you, Duca. Took a while because Rin can't aim for some reason right now. Is she stupid? Did she hit it once? She hit it once in the body. Wow. Rin, you are missing a lot. At least she didn't accidentally hit Duca. Now, why don't we go ahead and put the animal sleeping spot right in the middle for Duca. So he has somewhere to lay down when he's injured, so that he can be treated, because otherwise he literally can't treat them for some reason. Okay, Xavier fully healed, which means we could go ahead and do the Ancient Danger soon. I think we'll go ahead and do that. We'll have everyone wake up, put on their gun links, and let's do this. We do have a recon helmet, which I think is what Eddie wears. Yeah, Eddie doesn't have anything on her outer layer. She just has middle layer, so I'm actually going to have her go ahead and force wear this parka, so she at least has a little more protection. Jerry, can you put on your gun link? I don't know where it's even at, but can you put it on? Okay, Rin has hers, Presto has his, Xavier has his. Presto, or, not Presto, Jerry, where's your fucking gun link at? Did you lose it? This is why they're supposed to be on an armor stand. Well, whatever. Jerry, I guess, just doesn't get a gun link. If he's not going to have a gun link, he's getting promoted to using the EMP launcher, if I can find it now. Okay, there it is. Probably shouldn't have someone with such high shooting be using it, but whatever. Okay. So, Eddie is definitely going to be in the front. Presto here, Rin here. Jerry doesn't really get cover, I guess. Okay, fine. You can consume the meal first. Okay, there is a Scorcher, a Tesseron, and that's the only two scary things other than the obvious Centipede. So, you two... I want you two focusing the Tesseron. I'm realizing now I have Xavier using a useless weapon. Oh, good. He's the only one who got caught on fire. At first. Now Eddie's on fire. Come on. Okay, I'm getting a bit pissed off. We're gonna restart this one because of the fact that for some reason Eddie just keeps walking in and then walking right back out, and I don't know why. I don't know if it's the fire or what, but it's pissing me off. Also, Xavier having a useless weapon is, well, it's proof that I'm a moron. Here's what I'm gonna actually do. I'm gonna have her focus that, him focus that. You can fire at will. And Xavier, your job is to extinguish Eddie whenever she catches on fire. Or anyone who catches on fire, I guess. I really hate the running away while on fire shit. Come on. How's Presto doing? He lost a lung. Rin lost a jaw. And she lost one of her eyes. There we go. Rin is probably going to collapse because she has no movement speed, so she probably won't make it home in time. I will save it. I think we're fine here. I think we can get back in time before anyone dies. And yeah, we lost a lot of organs, but there's really not much we can fucking do about that because, heaven forbid... Yeah, she fell. She collapsed. Presto's no longer incapable of walking. Who's still bleeding? Presto, get the fuck in bed! For the love of all that's fucking holy, Presto, will you stay in bed for more than 2 seconds? Timberwolf Revenge? Oh, there's a hunting party here, I guess. Actually, it's a convoy. Okay, is anyone else still bleeding? Looks to not be the case. Okay. Rin, grab your gun. Presto, grab your gun. Wherever the fuck it is. There it is. Instead of resting, you guys get to go grab your guns because you fell over. And they are very slow, so this is going to take a while. Presto's starving? Then eat! Oh my gosh, I hate how fucking stupid these people are. I'm starving, and I'm very upset about that, so I'm going to go put on a jacket. Why? Why not, I don't know, eat? Anyway, there's a poor quality Persona core here, or Persona weapon here. Painless and Jealous. See, that would be really good if it wasn't poor quality. Also, I don't like plasma swords, I'll be honest. Now, hopefully this hermetic crate contains a healer mech serum, or 5. I know that the trading is not very good here, but ooh, advanced components I would love to have. Take all this leather, we do not need it. I'll keep the plain leather, I guess. And the heavy fur. Obviously the thrombo stuff I keep. You guys don't happen to have plasteel, do you? No, they don't. Fuck. We can research geothermal and water mill generators. Wow, useless for me. Wait, no, that's buying, not selling. Okay, I guess I can't sell them all of the stuff I want to sell. Come on. At least we got one free advanced component, I guess. That didn't have to be crafted. Better than nothing. Although if I had known I was going to have a trading convoy show up, I would have had them fight the damn ancient danger for me. Now, Eddie is fully healed, but she is not doing well. So we're going to need an eye, a jaw, and a lung. Eye, jaw. Where's the lung? I can't make a new lung. Is that not something you can research? I would have to use a detoxifier lung, wouldn't I? Tell you what. I don't think that's fair. I really don't. So I'm just gonna... wow. Okay. Most important thing is the eye, then the jaw, then the ear, then the leg. Let's work on these now. I mean, Rin needs to heal, so not actually now. But, Eddie, let's go find out what we did this for, because I'll tell you right now, the Soothe Pulsar and the sword are not worth it. Neural computation. This wasn't worth it. But I guess on the bright side, we can shred mechanoids and get some plasteel out of this. That actually is kind of nice. We did get plasteel out of this because of mechanoids. It could be worse. Could be considerably worse. Due to lack of maintenance training, Duke has lost a skill rescue. Why are we not training him then? What? Oh, because we're out of usable food. We ran out of food. Okay, Xavier, come help. Also, Jerry, you need your old gun back. If I can find it in this gigantic fucking mess. Seriously, I need to make a designated place for weapons because, jeez. Okay, we're gonna save again because I don't want to lose everything. That's what I was afraid of. 10% chance when getting attacked. My ass. He hit Xavier. Yeah, that's 10% chance when attacked. Yeah, very first fucking shot. I don't think I had a 1 in 10 chance happen there. I think I got fucked over. Here, I'm gonna put him over here so he actually... Come on. See, now that was a 10% chance. Okay, we got 2 muffalos. That should give us more meat. That should give us more meals. This is rough. This is really going rough. A pilot sub-persona core. I mean, that's kind of a really dangerous quest, and I only have 5 days before I can accept it. I don't think I'm gonna do this one. It's not worth it. If Eddie wasn't fucked beyond repair, not literally beyond repair, but to the point where we're gonna need a lot of plasteel to repair, I'd say yes, but we've got so many colonists who are so gravely injured, I can't in good conscience do this. And how long until Rin's gonna be healed? She got fucked up by that Scyther. Go ahead and apply that tech print, I guess, before I forget. I think we should also activate this Psychic Soothe Pulsar so everyone's not upset. Because we got a lot of reasons to be upset right now, so this will help with their mood. Matter of fact, we could also do a festival. If it fails, the Psychic Soothe Pulsar will help us with the lowering of our mood. If it succeeds, we'll have... Okay, yeah. Never mind. -3 to mood for the next several days. Well, guess what? The Psychic Soothe Pulsar will counteract that more than enough. My hope was that it would succeed, and therefore everyone would get such a big mood buff that we get some inspirations, but that's too much to ask. Okay, she's prioritizing shredding the mechanoids. That's good. That's honestly what we want. I'm going to go ahead and put a dumping stockpile zone here, so that the bear will actually haul them. I should have done that sooner. Rare thrumbos. We do want to kill these. Let's wait until they stop moving somewhere before telling people. Okay. We won't bother having Eddie over here because there's not a point. Okay. That's one thrumbo down. Next one I should probably be smarter about, but I figured we were in the water, we were safe against that one. But this one we need to make sure that Xavier starts the firing before we start doing anything. Okay, is this in range for everyone? Yep. Xavier, start lining up the shot. Presto, do the same. Now you two as well. That was lucky that we didn't get injured there. Pure luck, actual pure luck. Okay. That's 2 more thrumbos, though. That means 2 horns, which you can sell for a good bit. And it means a lot more thrumbo fur. Eventually, we're going to be able to make our entire fucking suits of armor out of it. What I'm probably going to do is I'm going to save the thrumbo fur for our equipment that we wear in combat. Okay, here. We're going to make this priority critical. Nope. For any apparel that's damaged. So, like, that'll be the ones that go on these, outfit stands. Now, how's the, fuck me. Randy, I need a second to myself. Can I please have a second to myself? Tesseron, because fuck you. Scorcher, because really fuck you. 2 mini-slug turrets, that's fine. 2 millitors, that's fine. The auto-charge turret is not fine, because it has a fucking proximity and a countdown activator. Okay, everyone put on your armor. Apparently we're fighting more mechanoids. At least this means more plasteel. That's the one benefit to this, is that this does mean more plasteel, which means we can make more fucking stuff. I was gonna say clothing, but... Wow, a steel meteorite. I wish it was plasteel instead, but whatever. Okay, this right here is now gonna be the wood zone. Because we've got too much just on the floor in here. Transport pod crash, are you good? A hussar... a hussar that is incapable of violence. A hussar that is incapable of violence. Literally bred to be a warrior, and you are incapable of violence. Actually ludicrously terrible. Okay. Put on a duster. One of them didn't put on a gun link. Whatever. Xavier, go grab the fucking other weapon. Wherever it is. Where the fuck is it? There it is. Equip it, and then come back. Everyone else, go ahead and eat the meals you got on you. Because this might be a while before the next time you can eat, and it's better if you eat now. Rin takes so long to eat because of her jaw missing. Okay. Eddie's going to actually be going into melee combat, so I won't bother having her really worry too much about cover. Okay, the auto-charge turret is scary. The Tesseron is scary. The Scorcher is the worst. So we're going to have this shooting at the Tesseron. Not yet, though. We'll have Presto start charging up against the... Actually, do it this way. Of course, Xavier instantly got lit on fire. Because why the fuck wouldn't he? Okay. Any permanent injuries? No, you're just bleeding a lot. You already had that. You already... Okay. We even got the mech node. We can actually deconstruct the mech node for once. That's a little more plasteel. How nice. Arctic Wolf Hunt... Oh, fucking goodness, am I allowed to do anything? How does he even see me from over there? Thank you, Presto, for instantly breaking its brain. It deserved that. Okay, Randy. You had your fun. Please fuck off. Okay, why don't you treat yourself first, Jerry, and then clean the hospital, and then treat her. And Xavier. Fucking finally. I'm gonna have Rin not lay down for her healing, because we just need these mechanoids shredded as soon as possible so we can get all this fucking plasteel already. Matter of fact, just drop on the floor. It's only giving steel most of the time, but at least sometimes it gives plasteel. She takes so long to eat. Okay, that's all the mechanoid corpses already. There's a little bit of plasteel over here, I guess. She's making us fuel, which we do need, but I'm gonna be honest, I think right now that should not be what we are working on. We should be working on replacing all the many, 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 many body parts that are missing. I really wish I had just bit the bullet and installed the mod that lets me take body parts from, like, any body parts, the Harvest Anything mod. Because, yeah, I wouldn't be making this many bionics then. I wouldn't be having such an issue with plasteel. I'd just be replacing all the body parts with eyes and lungs and shit that I stole from other people. The good old-fashioned way. Torrential rain. Okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and build roofing there so that they're not as upset about being in the rain if they're just going from one part of the building to the next. Okay, the bionic eye is finished. Thank fuck. Eddie. You got a left eye. Actually, why don't you clean the hospital and then rest? Solar flare. Never mind, Eddie. We're not gonna do surgery in the dark. No matter how funny it may be. At least this gives my colonists a chance to clean up the massive amount of blood and grime. Because there is a lot. And this also gives us a chance to work on a vitals monitor for each of these, which will improve the surgery chance, so I should have had these sooner. Another reason why I don't want to do it during the power outage. Yeah, everyone's idle. Wow, I wonder why. Why doesn't everyone just go to bed early or some shit? They went to bed once the power came back on, of course. I'll tell you what, Eddie, you're getting the surgery now. I will save, just in case. Okay. Eddie now has only got 2 permanent injuries. Now that we've... I say permanent. Obviously, no injury in this game is permanent, because healer mech serums can cure literally anything except death, and then a resurrector serum can theoretically cure that. So, when I say permanent, it's in quotes, it's permanent if we didn't make a replacement. missing body parts would be another way of wording it, but the thing is, the scar on her torso is not it's a missing body part, it's that we need to heal our mech serum. Rin's working on advanced components because we need a lot. These ancient crypto-sleep caskets could contain something good in them, but I really do not want to deal with the fight. Psychic Soothe, thank you. Sam, I don't care. How are we doing food-wise? We're doing alright. Xavier, why don't you go ahead and equip the other gun? We're not dealing with any mechanoids right now. And with that gun, let's hunt a Thrumbo. Let's hunt a Lynx. Rin, hit the broadside of a barn, please. There, that made the Lynx stop hunting him. You don't feel so hungry all of a sudden when you have a fucking bullet in your spine, do you, you little asshole? Xavier, let's go back to what we were doing. That's what I was concerned about. Okay. We're fine. Well, we got all three of the Muffalo, I guess. What's this? Ancient pipes. Look like beef fucking jerky. Okay. Things could be going a lot worse. Okay, so we're working on this jaw. Rin's crafting her own jaw, which is nice. What would really be nice, you know what we should do? We should land our ship close to a settlement and trade with them. I don't know if you can land on a settlement to trade with them. I really wish you could, but I'm pretty sure because grav ships work the way they do, you can't. Maybe with a shuttle. We do have a shuttle engine, don't we? We haven't researched how to do it. Hang on. Let's just start researching that. The marine armor can wait. Okay. Why don't we go ahead and unsuspend this, but say only Xavier can do it, so Xavier has something to do. Let's give her this new jaw. I just realized we could have given her a denture. She's been just rocking not having a jaw this entire time when she could have had a denture at least. Well, whatever. Now you've been upgraded all the way to bionic jaw, which is slightly more efficient. So, congratulations, you can eat a little faster. That's really the only benefit. I know that a denture would have probably been smarter, but I don't like having my colonists do anything worse than they could do. Like, if they can be better, then I want them to be better. So we got Xavier working on making chem fuel so that we can jump farther. Rin's working on making advanced components so we can make the bionic ear that Eddie is missing. And then we need to make the bionic leg Eddie's also missing. Got a lot of shit to replace on Eddie. But at least it's just Eddie missing body parts now. And Eddie is alright, despite it. She's slightly messed up by missing out on the ear, but Is there even something we could do? No, there's no cochlear implant. Of course not. I know earlier I said about wishing I could just harvest a lung for that person, and then I ended up, you know... Anyway, technically I could have harvested a lung, but I don't have any prisoners to do that with. Oh, they have something to trade. What do you have to trade? Anything useful? Oh, what do you know? No. It's never anything useful. But yeah, I want to figure out how to make a shuttle, because if I can make a shuttle and a landing platform on my ship, I guess, maybe we'll be able to trade with. I've never actually used the shuttles in this DLC. Maybe we'll be able to use a shuttle to trade with the other colonies, and then we could get advanced components in bulk, and that would save me so much of a headache. Like, genuinely so fucking much of a headache. Why is the marsh turning into shallow water? I mean, whatever, I won't complain. Okay, we're just gonna go ahead and do this. Actually, no. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and do it with bridges. I don't want to do it with the substructure because it uses up so much of it. And we have a limited amount. But doing it this way means we'll have quicker walks for the rest of the time we're here. I think it's worthwhile. It saves us time in the long run. We got a lot of chem fuel to fill up in here. Speaking of which... that is the chem fuel storage room now. Keep it all in one centralized location for if an explosion happens. We've got 12 days left here, which makes me feel like this bridge wasn't as worth it, but a bit late now. So she's crafting that. Xavier's crafting the fuel. And everyone else gets to just relax for a little bit. Just spend a bit of time not worrying for once about having to work. Just relaxing. Throwing a party even. Well, what do you know? That's nice. A nice little party. That'll help with everyone's mood, which is already through the roof. Make it even better. Maybe we get some inspirations. I appreciate that you would throw a party during this point in time. This is one of the best times to throw it, because now look at everyone's mood. Everyone's max mood. Look at that. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Let's get that limestone chunk out of our damn ship. Okay, so cold snap ended. Good for it, I guess. It's still cold enough out there for thin ice. How's our chem fuel looking? We've still got quite a ways to go before we are full on fuel. We have a lot of chem fuel tanks. But we do have the max amount of thrusters, so we kind of need them. She's working on the ear. Soon Rin will finish the ear, and then finally Eddie will be back to a little better than normal human proficiency in every stat. Or on par with or better than in every stat, I'll say. Oh, a bulk goods trader. Thank you. I have more shit to offload, so I am very happy to see that. And you're in my ship, which is kind of good and kind of annoying. But it's good because it means that all the stuff I trade with you is going to go right into the ship. No plasteel for sales. Shit. Oh well. Let's see. Let's just sell these flak pants. They're basically broken at this point. Okay. I'd love to just sell all of this, but I certainly cannot. I will buy all of their meat. That's selling. I will buy all of the meat they've got on them. Just so that I can make this worthwhile financially for me. But yeah, this should be... There, we just made a bunch of silver. I can't check how much it was. Made 748 silver, and a bunch of meat is here. Just wanted to real quick haul it so that it wouldn't be close to rotting if a solar flare occurs. Well, there we go. I don't know why she decided to research instead of fabricate there, but whatever. Freckles Salvation. No thank you. Okay, we made a bionic ear. Let's install that in Eddie as well. On her right ear. Let's save in case something goes wrong. There we go. And just like that, she is good. She still needs a better bionic leg than the prosthetic one, because prosthetic sucks, but it's not actually the end of the world. You know what? No. She's not getting a new bionic leg. Because we might be able to get an architect leg, and that's better. There we go. Now we know how to make shuttles. Let's go back to marine armor. How big is a shuttle? And do I have the stuff necessary for one? No. Okay. So a shuttle is 5x2. Or 5x3, rather. Let's go ahead and put it down. A landing pad. Why is it red? Oh, because it's not connected. Duh. I was worried for a moment that I had somehow gone over the amount, but I didn't. I should probably make a signal jammer eventually, but I could not be fucked to do that. There, let's expand the size of it a bit so it looks a bit nicer, and so that if we ever are in space, we can actually walk around on it. Okay, and we're gonna move these to here and here so that we can walk around it. There we go. We got a shuttle landing pad and all that shit. We just need more plasteel now. Story of my fucking life, need more plasteel, need more plasteel. We're going to suspend this so that way we can keep as much plasteel as we can. And I think it's finally time we take off. Where is Duke of the Grizzly Bear? I do not want to leave him behind. Okay, he is in the ship. Oh, I have him set to Area 1. Yeah, I have him set to stay in the ship, so that makes sense. That does mean he wasn't able to haul shit earlier, because I'm an idiot. And let me do one more check. There is nothing here I want to keep, right? I mean, I could hunt the Mega Sloth for some sloth wool, but I really couldn't care less. There is wood here. You know what? Let's spend more time getting fuel. We've got this wood here. We may as well make the most of it. I can deconstruct this and let the wood finally come inside again. That way, if we do have to suddenly take off, it's all in here. I just didn't want to have filling up the storage when other stuff might be important. We do have a Psychic Insanity Lance, I just realized. Mad Muffalo. Eddie's fighting it. Ow. A bite from Muffalo Teeth right in the torso. That had to hurt. Now, I am going to go ahead and put a heater down, or 2 heaters rather than this room. I'm also going to finally get rid of these doors, because I realized I don't need them. They just slow down my colonists. And this will make the temperature, as well as the oxygen, way better. I might even make some vents. Like here and here. Yeah, I think vents could go well. Mostly because I want to be able to do this. Keep the temperature regulated throughout my entire building, at least all the frequently accessed rooms. The kitchen, as well, is a room I should probably worry about. There we go. Now they should all be relatively warm. And when it gets too hot out, we'll worry about it then. Still making fuel. We've got 2 full large chem fuel tanks, and then we're working our way up towards the next. Okay, marine armor is done. We cannot research cataphract yet. Now, here's the thing. I could do biosculpting. Because if I research that, then I can research bioregeneration, and that would actually let me cleanse Eddie's wound. That wouldn't be a bad choice. It really wouldn't be. But do I have anything else that would be more important? Because there are other researches I may want to do. Like the ability to make my own guns could be nice, but I feel like there's not much point because of how common legendary weapons are. Hydroponics, drug production, being able to do my own medicine could be nice, but I think maybe making music so we have another form of recreation. But besides that, no, I think or I could do tube television for the same reason. No, I think biosculpting is the best route. Because through biosculpting, we will be able to get a biosculpting pod, which will let us regenerate Eddie without needing to use the, what's it called? Toxic fallout. Wow, cool, we're leaving now. Wow, we can go far. We can almost hit this steel rock. Okay. Here's the thing. We need to go to space at some point. Can I reach those stations from here? I cannot. But if I were to go down here to this tundra, there's an iceberg here, I would be close enough. So I'm going to check. Is there... Okay, increased animal life and coast. We're going to this tundra. And then from here, we will be going to space for 2 consecutive jumps after this. So we're going to need a lot of food saved up. And I mean a lot of food. Because going to space without food is a bad idea. I've been there, done that, do not want to do it again. Okay. Increased animal life in a tundra doesn't really mean a ton because tundras already do not have a lot of animal life, so it kind of just evens out a bit. But I wanted it because I want more meat. I want a chance to hunt up Grav Nausea, whoop-de-fucking-do. Xavier, what does Grav Nausea even do? Oh, that's barely anything. That is like the best thing to have happen if we're going to have a Grav ship crash. he got it on the last shot there. I was actually kind of worried he wouldn't get it because of how many it was taking. Let's go for the moose now. Oh, you'll die in 6 hours. We'll pick up your corpse then. You have no immediate danger, so I'm gonna have to keep shooting you. Oops. Shoot Frenzy Jerry. Good for you, I guess, Jerry. What? No, I want to hunt these. There we go. That's a nice amount of meat. Between the animals that are downed and the animals that are gonna be downed. Just gotta bulk up. Gotta get as much meat as we can. I could have gone for the planting route as well, but because we have to go to a tundra, there's not a point in doing that. I mean, come the fuck on. It's negative 22 degrees out. It's fall in a tundra. It's way too damn cold for us to grow shit. Is there any plasteel on this map? There's jade. I really don't need more jade. I'm gonna be real with you, game. I really need plasteel is what I need. I saw that one marble, thought it was a plasteel deposit. Fuck, man. Inspired surgery on Eddie. Eddie, you're not a doctor. How are you inspired to do surgery? Like, what's your medical skill? 4? And you're inspired? Are you crazy? Well, that's never happening, Eddie, so have fun with that. Okay, I think we just hunt everything. This timber wolf needs to be killed. Actually, why don't I just do this? Ah, he can't aim from there. There we go. I was worried that since he was... The Timberwolf was smart and actually slept in a mostly dilapidated, but still existent with walls, building. Like, the ruins actually kind of protected it in a way, and it's like, oh, that's not ideal. Yeah, we just need to kill literally every animal that is out in the wild right now, because we need as much meat as we can get since we're going to space soon. And we are going to space the moment we can. Saving a child, hell no. Do not clip that out of context. Okay, we are ready to launch now. I should have said the moment we're ready to launch after hunting everything. I should have finished that. Moose Revenge. Who is it getting revenge on? Rin. That is probably one of the worst hunters to get revenge for, because she will absolutely blast your ass. Not as bad as Xavier, I suppose, but Xavier, like, let's be honest here, by the time it says they're getting revenge, unless they're right next to him, which, why would he be hunting them right next to them? You're dead. Okay, let's just get as much meat as we can get. Come on. Get as much as we can possibly obtain. You know what? I think Xavier's about to get this moose. I think we're basically done here. I mean, one Ibex ram, where's it at? It's way over here. Yeah, let's not worry about it. Let's launch now. What we're going to have to do is we're going to have everyone put on armor. Do you just not feel like doing what I explicitly told you to do? Okay, everyone's wearing their space suits. Everyone is wearing them. Time to go. View orbit. Hopefully you don't run out of fuel. We'll be fine. We'll go to the abandoned orbital platform first because... scary. I know we don't have that many heat sources. I am fully aware of that. I also know that 2 of them I just realized are in one of our bedrooms. I need to move those. I'll move them once we're in space. I'm much more scared of this mechanoid platform. I don't know if we're even going to want to deal with it, but we kind of have to. We could just land there and then take back off and it ends the quest in like a failure, I think. I kind of would rather do that. Because, I mean, it is fucking terrifying dealing with mechanoids. Mechanoids just... They're too strong in space. They don't have to wear suits, so they're able to get away with having actually good armor. Or, you know, move speed, whatever. Okay, let's move these heat sources. We need one in the hospital for sure. Even though it's got a vent. Actually, wait, it does have a vent. In that case, let's put these in here. Move everything. And sleep as you see fit. Jerry, you need to not have the fucking door open. Now, Xavier won't be the most useful with his gun, but it's fine. 11 more? Good luck, last. Godspeed. There's a life support unit here. I really wish we could take that, but... the only way to do that is through cheese methods. 5 ancient defender turrets. 2 sentry turrets. Are we sure that this is an abandoned orbital station? Like, my fucking goodness. Okay. Just to get 3 more wins last? Yikes. Okay. Let's... I don't know why she just stood still there. Back the fuck off, back the fuck off. Come on, break already. Okay, there we go. Presto, how are you looking? Death in 13 hours, death in 16 hours. You're both gonna get herbal meds, because we don't need to be that fast, but I'll let you go rest. The other 3 of you are gonna work on clearing out the rest of this building. Except Jerry. Jerry has to go be the doctor, I forgot. These 2 are gonna help clear out the building. Okay, I was worried that that sentry drone was coming. What are you guys' respective ranges? Looks like whoever has this has the smaller range. Okay, yeah, Xavier has the smaller range. He'll get to go there, and Rin will go here. Let's wait for if that sentry drone comes back. Okay, it's not coming back. This is a very scary circumstance. Let's have him tend to them and come over here and join these guys. Okay. I need Xavier to move in case this is gonna explode. Okay, it didn't explode, so it didn't matter. Barely any injury, so I won't bother having him get treated yet. There is another Ancient Defender turret down there. Ooh, okay, I thought we were gonna get hit there. Xavier got hit again. Not too bad, it's just a bruise. Oh, he got hit again. That one's a bit worse. Okay, there's still a defender turret here, and then it'll just be the roaming robots. I think we send everyone back. We get them treated. These guys don't even need much medicine, or really any. They don't need herbal meds. They can just use hands. Slow and steady wins the race in this. Xavier, bed. Rin, bed. I hate these morons. Okay. Everyone but Jerry's injured, but that's fine. There's one Ancient Defender turret and at least 2 sentry drones. I saw 2 earlier, and there's still only 2 on the screen now, so I think it's only 2, but there might theoretically be more, so we do have to be careful. I think for a second, alright, oh, yep, there's 3. Okay, there's at least 3 of the roaming motherfuckers. I think once Eddie's healed, we can go deal with them. We really only need Eddie, Jerry, and Rin to take on most of these. I mean, Xavier can help, but his weapon is not great for that. Matter of fact, after he's done, why don't we have him swap out his weapon? Okay, Eddie, how long till you're done? You actually got medicine, so I would think you'd be faster at healing. I don't expect Presto to finish anytime soon. You know, we'll just do it now. We'll do it now. They'll be fine. Everyone's mostly healed up. Okay. Slowly sweeping. This mechanoid is coming. Come on. Okay, now back off, Eddie, before you get hit. Okay, and she got hit, but it was just a bruise. Can this, thank you. Like, could it come into the actual line of fire, please, is what I was gonna say. Still just bruised. That's good. Could be much worse. Could be much, much worse. Where's the last one? There it is. Is he on his way, or is he just roaming? Please be coming up here. Okay, good. I say last one, there could theoretically be more. And Eddie just got shot. Okay. Let everyone sort of eat and prepare and what have you. Xavier, once you're done eating, you're going to be dealing with the last defender turret. I think just him alone should be fine. Okay, training Duca is fine, I guess. Wow, you could not be less accurate, could you, Xavier? Well, he managed to be less accurate that third shot. Come on, take it out. There we go. Now you go get treated, and that is, I believe, the entire building cleared out. At least from what I can tell. I mean, there's still traps. Absolutely still traps. But, here, you shred the mechanoid. Presto, you're injured, but you've been treated. You're gonna go and be the one who actually investigates the whole damn building. We'll have you hack this. What's in here? Ooh. We'll wait to actually open loot until we're done checking for traps and shit. Like this room, which has literally nothing of value in it and is just trapped. But there is a door to another room here, so I kind of have to deal with that. Cool. Diffused it. I really wish that there was some way to diffuse traps that required more skill than just shoot it. Xavier, how fucking hard is it for you to get in a bed? Okay, no traps in here. Okay, the building is not cleared out. I repeat, the building is not cleared out. We can possibly hack those defender turrets, though. All we have to do is make sure we've hacked every door and then use these security terminals. As long as we hack every single door in the compound first, it will guarantee that it hacks those. Oh, good. Another hacking thing. Too bad there's a turret in here. Presto, you can just take out the turret, right? This one doesn't have any defenses to make it so you're less accurate. So you've got this. Come on. If you can do it without getting hit, then I'll be very happy. Come on. Nice job, Presto. Genuinely. For once, I actually can say we took out an Ancient Defender turret without getting hurt. Okay, let's actually check this room first, because this is the one that connects to this room, so I kind of want to see if there's anything in there I need to worry about as well. Nope. Okay. What's in here? Oh, a rec room with a free flat screen TV. Don't mind if I do. I will be taking that later. Hunter trap and wasp trap for just some components. I'm good. I don't need components that badly. Okay, but advanced components I do need that badly, so I'm going to... Okay, Presto got slightly injured. I'm just going to have him tend to himself, because that's like a little wound. Very small. But that's some advanced components. So far, we found a couple advanced component box 2, and I believe each one contains 2, so that's 4 advanced components we got for free. Another defender turret. This place is damn well defended, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, Presto made up for earlier when he didn't get hit once by getting hit in the very first shot. Couldn't go for 2 for 2, I guess. At least he has taken this one out a little quickly. Yeah, that's good. Yet again, he's not actually that injured, so I will have him treat that himself. We've got a lot of doors we're gonna need to get hacked open, because we need to make sure that we automatically get these Ancient Defender turrets hacked for us, so that we don't have to deal with, like, 3 in one room. What's in here? A little stove, that's it. Okay, last room. It's where all the loot is. There is a hunter turret drone, so let's activate that, and... Everything is investigated. Now, every ancient blast door I want set to hack. There is still the one room that hasn't been hacked open yet, so technically there is one more room to explore, but, you know. Wow, some free Gojus. We're being raided by the Mech Hive. I'll be honest. I don't think we can take this on. I genuinely think that that raid is a bit too strong, so I'm just gonna not even bother. I know this is cheap. I don't care. We just got done clearing out this facility, and they're already here. Not to mention, I've said it before, and I'll say it again. I think it's kind of dumb that the mech, like every single mechanoid is supposedly controlled by that one central brain. And the central brain is constantly looking for us in this scenario. If we can get raided by the mechanoids, that means the central brain knows where we are, and therefore we should have to move locations. But it doesn't know where we are, so I think that's dumb. I think you shouldn't be able to get raided by mechanoids until the countdown ends. And when the countdown ends, then you worry about it. Okay, Jerry. You want to sleep? How about instead of sleeping, you go start hacking doors. Okay, every door's been hacked. We'll let him eat. Or no, he's feeding someone. Auto hack every single terminal as well. Now, Rin, before you hack them, I would like to see what is in this room. More loot. Fair enough. Turret reprogram. See, this is what I meant. They're going to shoot at each other, but it doesn't really matter as long as all three go away, which they will. But we'll just hack to make sure that they all three go away. Even the one that survives till the end will get hacked. But yeah, let's do this. Keep hacking. Now another one was reprogrammed, so now it's 2 versus 1. But there is still one more that needs to get reprogrammed, and we do have another hacking thing in here. So I'll just go ahead and hack that now. Let's install this flat screen. Right there, I guess. Okay. Just like that, we have finished clearing out the facility. Now it's time to actually find out what loot is in here. Now, first of all, there are the advanced component boxes. Let's just take those. We just want the advanced components. This will probably have gravelite panels in it. I've noticed that this specific pattern of sealed crates almost always has gravelite panels. I don't know why. Just seems to be the case. Okay, Xavier, you're going to be opening the loot. 21 cocaine! Okay. Pantherifer. So basically... So basically, this is a space station that was shipping out drugs and lion pelt. Okay. Whatever. Oh, actually, let's open this one first, because this, I believe, is the last one that is actual loot instead of just gravelite panels. And crack! Okay. Round of applause for this space station. What are we giving out? We've got panther fur, we've got cocaine, and we've got crack. That's all they had to ship out. Yeah, gravelite panels. All gravelite panels. I figured as much. Hydroponics basins. These do not use plasteel in their crafting. Damn. I was really hoping they did. We might get some from the ancient grav engine at least. Now, technically, we could still check what's in these crypto sleep caskets, but I'll be honest, I don't want to fight, and I will certainly have to fight. Yeah, I know about the grav engine. No plasteel, just the grav core. But the grav core does mean we can finally expand our base. This is quite nice, being able to know that that's the thing I can do. Biosculpting done. Now we just need bioregeneration, which is going to take a while to research. But we have finished here, which means now it's time to launch. We don't want to blow through all our food, after all. Actually, wait, did we get all the advanced components? We cancel launch. Make sure. Okay, yeah, they're just cleaning at this point. Yeah, we can leave. There's no loot here I really want. Besides what I already looted. They left a meal. I'm not going to care about it, but they did leave a meal. Ooh, costs 200 chem fuel. What would it cost to land? 260. Well, we will have enough chem fuel, but it's gonna be a fucking close one. We might get ever so slightly fucked. We can always turn some of our raw meat into fuel if we end up finishing this next location before we run out of food, but that's a big if. Uh-oh. It just goes to show how much fucking chem fuel we burn through in this, what's it called? Grav ship. This will be good. Okay. Time to deal with some mechanoids. I don't think I'll be able to finish this in today's stream. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. Because I normally end in about 10 minutes, but I also don't really care. I might go a little late. Okay, there. I wasn't sure if we got all the plasteel we needed. Okay, Jerry, you're our resident hacker. Hack open the door. And this door while we're at it. Now, Jerry, you're gonna be checking out the rooms. Well, I already found what we're here for. Okay. Is there literally any loot in here? There isn't. This whole room? We don't need it. Good to know. That's not a small part of this building, so it is kind of a small part, but it's not that small. Okay. There's no mechanoids in this room. An aurora? How does that work? We're in space. Heavy SMG of Conceit. It's a masterwork SMG that uses heavy rounds, so it does extra damage and has more stopping power. And has a built-in EMP shell launcher. Well then, that is a pretty good heavy SMG, but do we really want to use that over any of our current weapons? I don't know. If nothing else, we will keep it to have. It's at least useful as a thing to have. Luciferium, ha 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 ha. Okay, this room here is probably gonna have a lot of mechanoids in it. mech gestators I count as mechanoids because you have to fight them. None in this room either. No, Jerry, no, Jerry, no. Do not set off the mechanoids. Okay, so this room here just has 2 mechanoids in it. A Scorcher and a mini slug turret. We will clear out this one with Eddie. Because Eddie can deal with a Scorcher as long as she's able to get to it in time. And she has a shield belt that she can put on as well. Actually, can she? Okay, yeah. I was worried that that might not work with her spacesuit, but thankfully it does. Okay, we're gonna have her take out the Scorcher. Oh, there was also a Militar. That's fine, it's just a Militar. She did get a bruise on her head, a really bad bruise, but still just a bruise, so... She didn't get damaged by that. Let's open this crate, see what's in here. We are going to forbid going into this room here. Because I don't trust the AI not to do it. Grab light panels, that's it. Okay. Let's check what's in this room. It's just a hallway. Okay, what's in this room? She's just got a bruise on her head. It's not great, but it's not something I gotta worry about that badly. Nothing in this room as well. There's a lot of empty rooms. I love to see it. I don't know why I did that. Nothing in that room either. Okay, there's some loot in there, but there are actual mechanoids in there too. A Lancer, a Militar, and a mini slug turret. I think she can take this on as long as she gets to the Lancer right away, yeah. Because of the shield belt. The legendary shield belt is just so strong. Okay. Eddie proving that she is the GOAT. Okay, well, let's check what's in this room here, and then we will check most of the building, except for the parts that we can't get to yet. Oof, okay. So, here's the thing. There could be really good loot in this room over here. But we have to go past some mech gestators, and this one has a Cyclops. I will save, and I think we can maybe have a chance here, if she can get to it in time. And if these mech vats don't open up. Like, yet. After she kills these guys, they can open. It's fine once the Militar is dead. Okay. Now, let's have her come over here. Are one of these gestators going to open up? Yep. They usually open up once you get close. Tesseron, stop running. It's not even loot in here. I'm risking Eddie's life for not even loot. Let's see if we can get out before any more of these mech vats open. They're vats, not gestators, I should have specified correctly. Now, while we could absolutely get plasteel for stuff like this Cyclops, I'm not doing that. I don't want to spend more time here than we have to. So let's open up these crates. Well, now we know there's no reason to go into any of these rooms. Okay. Oh, who cares? Grab light panels, I'll take it. Fine by me. There we go. Eddie can go back and get treated for her wounds now. Jerry's going to be in charge of that. Rin, I need you to go ahead and come down here and hack open the door here. So that you can hack open this door quicker. Five advanced components. Already worth it. Makes this entire thing worth it. Genuinely. That is insane. Advanced components have been the driving factor for me for this entire playthrough, it feels like. 6 more! Okay, we just got 11 advanced components in one loot run. Insane. Okay, is there anything else to hack open? It doesn't look like it. It looks like now it's just time for the doozy. Dealing with the ancient grav engine room. We'll let Eddie heal up a bit before we worry about that, because she does have some pretty bad damage. But once we do that, we'll clear out the grav core engine, we'll bring the loot inside of our ship, and we will be done in space for now. That torso shot earlier sucks. We really need the bioregeneration cycle research so we can put Eddie in there. It'll suck not having a melee character for so long, but we need to just get rid of that old gunshot. And I don't want to have to keep waiting. Look at that, we've got 14 advanced components. It's beautiful. Okay, Eddie's healed up a bit. I don't need her fully healed, mind you. I just need her healed enough that we can take on this room. So here's what's going to happen. In this room are 4 Militars and a Tesseron. The Tesseron obviously takes precedent. There's also a mini slug turret. We're going to have Eddie beeline for the Tesseron. We'll have her run straight for it. We'll have Rin go here. Everyone else just go over here. Kind of sucks that they got put into melee combat, but they needed the cover. Mechanoids have woken up? Yeah, I know. I'm fighting them. Okay. That was a bit too easy. It kind of scares me how easy that was. We could disassemble some mechanoids, because I didn't expect it to go that fast, but I really just want to get out of space ASAP. Okay. Looks like we are ready to take off. We are kind of not spoiled for choice. Let's see if we can get a good feature for food. Or really, a good feature in general. Increased animal life and coast is probably going to end up being where we go. But I just want to check. Windy, Caribou habitat. But it also had decreased animal life. High geothermal activity. Does that mean a lot of steam geysers? Yeah. Anything else? I really want increased plant life. That's what I'm really hoping for so that I can get trees. Okay. This works for me. We need more trees so that we can get more chem fuel. Yes, you can use meat to make chem fuel. I am fully aware of that. I don't like doing it. I feel like wood is just so much more efficient because wood can only be used for that. Like, yes, you can use it for building things as well, obviously, but, like, you can't do that for space shit. And wood is not airtight. Okay, let's try and land so that we destroy as few trees as possible. There still aren't a lot of trees here, so still not in perfect situation. And I'll fully admit, we have enough wood we could start making more chem fuel. That is also a thing we could do. But I need more. But we made it. We did the space trip. So now everyone just go ahead and put your outfits back on. They're still wearing their helmets, which I wish they would take off. Can y'all take off your helmets and actually put them where they're supposed to be? Thank you. Is anyone still wearing them? I don't think so. Whoa, look outside of that blizzard. Oh, jeez. Yeah, winter in a tundra. This is not the best placers to be. It's negative 53 outside. This will make Jerry sad? Why? Oh. His sister. I didn't know that. I didn't pay attention. I still think it's stupid, but whatever. It's just someone wearing a helmet, isn't there? Oh no, it just got put on this one. Okay, well, that's pretty great. Let me just check one last thing, and then I think today we will end things there. I just want to check if there's any plasteel that I can find, because that is still holding us considerably far back, because we can't make a shuttle for trading until we get some. Nope, although there is this ancient danger here, and you know what? Let's do that before we go. We are not well equipped at all for combat here, by the way. I don't know why I'm doing this without any equipment. I think what I'm planning here is basically just to see what we can do. It's not actually... I don't expect to succeed here. I'm more so just giving a tease for next stream. Why is it poor quality? Mad Wailing and Psychic Fog. Okay, well, I mean, that Mad Wailing is probably for the best that it's not good quality, because I'd be very upset if I had to get Mad Wailing on a really good weapon. Okay, well, the Centipede Burner is terrifying. Scyther is whatever. Militor is whatever. Yeah. Yeah, why don't we try again, but this time have her actually wear that. I didn't expect it to be that unprotected. There's literally only 2 dangerous mechanoids in there. So now that I know that it actually isn't very well protected, I'm going to change my mind, and I'm going to say we will do this today. Yes, need warm clothes. Oh, stay inside where it is warm, maybe. Just an idea. Actually, it's not that warm. Wait, it's because Eddie isn't wearing a parka. I need to just... Okay, fine, haul your damn wood, and then put on the damn parka. Okay, if she gets any form of damage from the hypothermia, I'm going to undo it, because she's just being stupid. Where's the parka? Put it on, you idiot. Okay, everyone just do your own thing for a bit, because you need to eat and stuff. Okay, now let's try and do this. Okay. I meant to extinguish. Okay, can we... Let's try a second time. This time, let's not have everyone instantly burst into flames and run around like morons with their stupid fucking... I hate the way fire works in this so badly. What's he even aiming at? Come on. Why were they not shooting? I genuinely don't get why they weren't shooting there. Why is he not shooting? Can you not see the centipede burner that's right fucking there? Oh my gosh. They can't. They can't see the very obvious fucking centipede burner. Fuck me, they are stupid. They are genuinely just stupid. Wait, Presto, what did you get? You got a scar from the hunter... No. No, you didn't. Also, burn scar on your eye. I don't know how you can get a scar instantly. You didn't even get a chance to treat it. Instant scar. No, I do not agree with instant scars. I also don't agree with a scar from a fucking drone that you literally can't avoid. Put out that fire, Xavier, now. I want that medicine. Can you please tend to everyone, Jerry, not just yourself? Xavier also needs tending, but he's not getting into bed. Jerry, please haul the thrombo horn that she dropped. Okay. I was a bit scuffed, but you know what? We did it. I just wanted to finish that before we ended stream today. Also, can Eddie stand yet? She got really badly injured in her legs. That's how she got downed. Okay, Presto, I want to know what's in this crate. What do we risk our lives for? Architect arm. I will take it. Eddie, equip your Alpha Thrombo Horn. Do you have a bionic arm already? You do. Right shoulder. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give her one on her left shoulder. Because we really want her as good as possible at fighting. There we go. She's got a bionic arm and an architect arm. She's got a bionic ear on either side. She's got a bionic eye. She's got a prosthetic leg and a bionic leg. Just wow. I think we may as well make her another bionic leg at this point, but not yet. We'll leave it there for now. Let me apply this tech print before I forget, but we will I believe, leave it there for now. Well, I hope you guys had a good one. I know I did. I'll be back tomorrow with more Rimworld. And until then, I'll see you later. Have a good Wednesday. Bye-bye.